What's going on, team? It's good to see you again. Thought today that I would dive into the my microphone wanted to fall down. Hang on. There we go. And sandbagged. That's the one thing you don't realize you need a lot of until you have a lot is sandbags. Highly recommended. So hello, part 3. Today we are going to talk about these beautiful little nuggets, the Rode Wireless Go. I recently became a huge fan of Rode when I had to buy a microphone for a shoot. In a previous video I talked about this, but I showed up to a shoot out of town without any of my audio gear. Somehow I just left the bag sitting next to my car in the garage. So I ran to a Best Buy and all they had was the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. At Best Buy it was like $300, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So I picked it up, I used it, and I completely fell in love. So ever since then, I became a huge fan of Rode, and I've been looking at getting some kind of wireless system for a long time because I do all of my shoots pretty much on my own. I don't typically have a dedicated sound person with me. I needed to be able to monitor my sound, but also have my subjects mic'd up with a lav as well as a boom mic. And researching wireless systems, you can spend a lot of money on them. So it was really hard to decide what to get because it's really hard to test them out first. So when I saw the Rode Wireless Go come out, I thought at $200, that was gonna be something that I could invest in, and if I didn't like it, it wasn't like a huge loss, but thankfully, I absolutely love it. I gotta say, I have not been this excited about a piece of gear in a really, really long time. So excited that I ended up getting 2 of them, and I'll tell you a little bit about how I use them here coming up. All right, so I got this cool little carrying case for them. Got the soft foam for it up here, a nice place to hold the cables. Now I don't have the actual unboxing here, or I don't have the whole box here, but I'll just show you what it comes with. You get the transmitter as well as the receiver. And then in the box, you've got 2 USB-C to USB-A cables, as well as the TRL cable. TRL? TRX. TRL, I think. The system also comes with a cool little carrying pouch and then 2 tiny dead cats. That doesn't sound right. They're 2 small furry things that you can put on top of the microphone. I don't have them with me. They're actually at the studio, and since I'm doing this from home today, I didn't go and get them. And as you can see, these things are tiny. They are so small. They're like, you know, half the size of a credit card. And on the transmitter actually has its own dedicated condenser microphone. So in a pinch, you can actually use this as a lapel mic. We'll throw it on in a little bit and I'll show you exactly how it works. But these things are super tiny. Both of them have a little clip on the back. Now these clips actually fit into the hot shoe or cold shoe mount on your camera or on your cage, which is super convenient. Both the receiver and the transmitter charge with the supplied USB-C cables. So it says you get about 7 hours of life on the website. Now I've used these in multiple situations, up to like 10-hour shoot days. Not obviously on the entire time. I'm pretty sparing about turning them on and turning them off, but they've lasted entire day shoots without me having to charge them. So I'm really impressed with that part. What's really nice is that they pair immediately. So within I think it's 3 seconds, they're paired up. I've used these things in massive corporate offices, at a radio station, places where Wi-Fi is all over the place, and I've never had a single problem with any sort of interference. Always had crystal clear audio. Crystal clear audio. Crystal clear audio. Crystal clear audio. So right now you can hear me using the transmitter itself with the built-in microphone. Again, no tiny dead cat on there. So hopefully it's picking it up nicely, but I've used it a few times just kind of in a pinch, and I'm really impressed with the microphone considering that it's just a tiny built-in microphone. But anyways, here's exactly what this sounds. Now, when I do want to mic up an interview subject, I actually typically use the Tascam DR10L, the lav that comes with that microphone. I plug that right into this, and that works incredibly well. Why don't we give that a listen as well? And here it is with the DR10L from Tascam's lab on there. This is what I usually use for all interview setups as far as lapel mic, but it's just so convenient, so amazing that you can just plug it right into this guy, and you've got this little tiny, I think it weighs something like 30 grams. It's a little tiny fella, and it transmits up to, I think, 70 meters is what it says. So you get some good distance. I don't know when you're ever going to need to do that unless you're, trying to catch robbers in the act. I don't know what that meant. The Rode Wireless Go is just so versatile. You can get so creative with it. And the thing that I love the most about it is how I'm using it right now to shoot this video. I actually use the transmitter to transmit the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus to my camera, or in this case to my Atomos Ninja V. I had this 15-foot extension cable going from the VideoMic Pro Plus to my camera and hauling it around all over this office building doing these interviews, and it got real annoying. And I suddenly had this thought, what if I just wirelessly transmitted the signal? So I bought a second Rode Wireless Go and put that onto the boom mic, onto the VideoMic Pro Plus, and it has been a game changer. It's so amazing to just be able to wirelessly just carry this thing around, set it up anywhere, no worries about draping the wire or keeping it out of the frame or anything like that. It's sped up the workflow, and it sounds great. As you can hear, you're not getting any weird buzz, getting anything strange. It is as if it's wired right into the camera. I love it. It's probably my favorite thing about the Wireless Go at this point. So this makes interviews a breeze. I always have two cameras on my interview subjects. I've got the lapel mic into one Wireless Go going to my A cam. I've got the VideoMic Pro Plus going to the B cam, and so that way two sources of clean audio, some nice backup audio, and sort of a different feel depending upon what the actual final edit sort of calls for. This thing is super cool. Obviously you can tell that I'm a little bit excited about it. I've used the transmitter with the mic in a pinch for podcasting. I've used it for gaming online with my brothers. I know that Rode just released a microphone handle so that you can use it as an interview microphone. This just clips right in with, I think, a pop filter over the top. There's a white version now for weddings. Might have to get the white ones too for wedding season, which is coming up. This thing is just so versatile and so cool, and just the form factor, the size of it makes it so much fun to use. That's part of the reason why I'm so excited by it and looking for all kinds of different applications for it. That's what makes it really a lot of fun. And there you have it. Hope you guys found this helpful and hopefully a little entertaining. I think at $200 these things are an absolute steal and a must-have for any creator or any sort of even professional work like I do. It comes in so handy. It's completely invaluable, and the audio that I've gotten from it is crystal clear. It really honestly couldn't be better. So I'm super excited about this, and I hope that this inspires you guys a little bit. And if you liked the video, would love it if you guys subscribed and liked. But either way, go ahead and grab your camera, get out there and be creative. I'll see you again soon.